Ty Wallen says he wears every last one of his 300 pairs of children, though you might just call them sneakers. Since the 22-year-old Brooklyn college student began collecting vintage and new basketball shoes 10 years ago, he estimates he spent close to $50,000 on them, from $25 to $1,500 a pair.
I'm into them because of the style, how they look, how they feel. I get stopped all the time about the different sneakers I wear. I won't get rid of any of them unless I really have to.
When he buys sneakers secondhand, Wallen keeps the original box to preserve their history.
Out of all of these shoes, how many would you say you actually wear?
10, 15 pairs.
10, 15 pairs out of more than 100 pairs of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Wallen, 21-year-old Chris Vasquez, who's also from Brooklyn, keeps most of his more modest 100-pair sneaker collection stored away in his closet.
I mean, if you just look at the way these sneakers look and the box that they came in, this is more than a shoe, it's art. So I think if you wore them, you kind of destroy that. I mean, you wouldn't wear a painting, would you?
No.
Yeah.
If both Vasquez and Wallen, who consider themselves sneakerheads, needed any validation their collections are art, they need to look no further than this exhibit at the Brooklyn Museum. The story begins in the mid-1800s, when the tire company Goodyear invented the vulcanized rubber sole.
The fact that we are in an exhibit dedicated to sneaker culture, what does that say about the industry and where it's headed?
I mean, it's a double-edged sword.
Gian De Leon is the deputy style editor at Complex Magazine, which covers urban fashion and hip-hop culture.
This culture that was once for a certain group of insiders who were super passionate about it has become mainstream.
In 1917, Converse introduced the first canvas-top sneakers made just for basketball. The All-Star was later named after athlete Chuck Taylor. Fast forward to the 1980s, sneaker companies saw an emerging market in Black and urban communities.
Sneaker culture, hip-hop culture, streetwear, they're all part of this community that stems from, hip-hop in the 80s. There was a distinct mode of dress that, for a lot of minorities, these were our status symbols.
Is it the shoes?
Nothing brought more status than owning a pair of J's or Air Jordans, created by Nike in the basketball icon's rookie season. De Leon believes this is when sneakerhead culture was born.